I'm right at the baby, Queen Ching-A-Ling. I'm on here again. And why am I on here? Man, I've had a lot of good stuff happen to me yesterday. I was so big, I didn't get a chance to do any kind of predictions yesterday. I didn't even have a chance to go to bed yesterday. I had to catch all my sleep this morning. But I tell you what happened. Here's what happened. I had a friend of mine came visit me Thursday night. I asked a friend, I said, give me a little hand. I need to go to the highway department. I need to get my driver's license. Because hey, the cat got to get out of the bag. I got to get back on the road. I got to get back on my feet. I'm getting to the point where it's aggravating to me to sit here and just sit here and just sit here. And I want to go play my numbers. I ain't got no way to go down to the store other than to walk. And that's a good long walk to the store to get my numbers. And by the time I get there, I done run late. So anyway, hey, if I can do this, anybody can. The old Queen Ching-A-Ling went to the DMV yesterday, and guess what? Check this out. Queen Ching-A-Ling got her driver's license for South Carolina. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Hey, that was a long time coming. And you know what? It just only proves to me that with a little hard work and staying faithful, you can do anything. This is where I had to come from, okay? This is where I had to come from. When my scooter got stolen, I had my moped license, so I could drive a moped or a scooter, no problem. You ain't got to have no insurance on those. But the bad thing about a car, you know, you got all the responsibilities and stuff you got to take care of a car. I'm fixing to get over here and talk about some predictions here shortly. And I see folks is in and out. But anyway, this is what happened to Queen Ching-A-Ling. I've already told y'all, Queen Ching-A-Ling a little bit on crazy side. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So back in her day, back in the younger part of my days, I knew how to drive a car. I just didn't know how to keep insurance on the damn thing. I wasn't getting in a lot of money. I wasn't getting in a lot of anything. Long story short, I ended up getting caught by the police driving with no insurance, driving down the road. And it seemed like every time I go down the road, I was always getting caught by the police with no insurance on the car. Dummy me. But like I said, I wasn't making a whole lot of money. I was trying to survive out here on the street by myself. Couldn't go home because wouldn't nobody let me come home. Family wouldn't let me come home. Somebody didn't want you. Get out of here, go. I stayed on the street for a long time. Lived on the street, lived homeless for a long time. Anyway, got put in jail for driving my car down the street. Every time I turn around, it's always going to jail for driving my car down the street. One for nothing, I don't drink, I don't drive, I don't do no drugs. I'm a pretty decent old gal. I'm just a little on the stupid side and crazy. So, anybody that spent 3 months in the jailhouse, that's enough to teach you that the next time you get insurance, pay for the whole damn year. I don't care what you got to do. If you have to go without some groceries, I'm going to hate to say this, but if you have to go without playing to pick 3 for a few times, save your money, pay for a whole entire year of car insurance if you're going to drive a car. That way you got it down, you got it pat, you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's right there. Man, let me tell you something. This is what happened. I went yesterday. I didn't think that I had to take the driving test again. When I was locked up in the jailhouse, I never thought I had to go take that driving test. I had to go back to everything, even the permit test, my beginner's permit. this. If you get thrown in jail so many times for driving and being stupid behind the wheel, then the DMV or whoever out there, the police department, whoever's got anything to do with it, they figured you too stupid to drive a darn car. And maybe, hey, God help me, God help me. Maybe I was. So that means that you got to go back all over again. You got to take your permit test again. You got to take the driver's exam test again. You've got to start way back from ground zero. Before taking off your license, that's going to depend on to what extent you have to go back to get them. But I never had to take any classes or nothing. I just had to do the test. So sure enough, on the first time when I did my permit test about a week or so ago, I missed 3 questions. And I think had something to do with how many days are you supposed to change your address after you move to a new state, move from a new state. I thought it was 30, I don't know. But turned out it's only like 10. And then another stupid question had to do with some signal. Anyway, yesterday I went and sure enough got in there and did my driving test. That's like the second time I think I take that back. In my lifetime, that's the 3rd time that I've had to go and do a driving test. Last time I had to do a driving test was about 10 years ago. So I've never had them to up and just kind of, you be going down the road and all of a sudden they'll sit there and throw a trick question at you. I mean, you be driving down the road and listening to the instructor, whoever give you your next move, because they tell you, they may not say that they tell you that they're going to tell you what to do, but they may not give you enough warning. Okay, but this is the first time I've ever had to take a driving test that I'm going down the road, and then we pass a sign. All of a sudden, the driving instructor says, "What did that sign just say?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" At first, I started to laugh at it. I thought I should, but then it dawned on me that was a sign. It was a signal light ahead. I guess you're trying to see was I paying attention. And I really wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I was just trying making my left turns and all that stuff. Make sure I was turning the turn signal on when she wanted me to turn the turn signal on. So anyway, we went on down the road. And sure enough, this time I was paying attention to the sign. The next time she called, "What's that sign?" I said, "It's 35 miles an hour." Because the reason I happened to know it was 35 miles an hour because I was flying down the highway doing the driving test yesterday. But I still, when we got back, she still, "You passed." I was so grateful. But I just let the cat out in the bag. I hate to say it. She just let the cat out in the bag. So yesterday I went over there and the little guy that took me over to get my driver's license, I kind of rolled over and I looked at him. I said, "Hey, let's ride down to whatever town. There's a car I want to look at." And of course, we went and drove like 30 miles toward Augusta to look at a car. And guess what? I got me a car also. But it doesn't run. There's a couple of minor mechanic things that I got to do. Got to get a new starter for it and all this bunch of stuff. And it'll run. And I'll have me a decent little old car. So maybe by this time next week, old Queen Ching-A-Ling will be able to fly to the store just like that. Go get the lottery tickets. And now I feel better. I feel so much better. Okay? And all the stress is over with. I don't have to worry about nothing no more. And maybe I can settle down and get back to being Miss Queen Ching-A-Ling. I just thought about having my new car painted pink. Oh, anyway, that was amazing. So let me get on to the South Carolina predictions for tonight, okay? This is what I think is going to happen. The midday draw for today was 459. Last night, I think it was 409. I didn't get to play last night because I was so busy doing my running around town and getting this car and all this stuff. Because I sit and fell asleep. By the time I woke up, it was like 1:15. That's already past time for the draw. So I've been watching this thing. I want to say that a good possibility is going to triple that. And this is what I got on South Carolina for tonight. God, South Carolina for tonight. 999 or 777 on this. Don't even look. The way it's looking, it might be 777. I want to look at it just a little bit closer right here. I use the 317 method. All right. And that's where I'm getting the 777 from. And it could throw it 222 as well because you got 9 all up underneath the 7. So, and then we did a tic-tac-toe. So what I'm going to suggest, what I'm going to do, I am going to play today. I played the other day, but it didn't hit. I'm going to play 999. Because that's what I kind of been suspecting that it might hit. I'm going to play 777, and I'm going to play 222. Straight across the board, and I make play 000. Okay. If that don't do it, I would have to say probably hold on a minute. I almost want to say 006. Yeah, that's what it looks like on one of my formulas. I played that the other night, but it didn't hit. But yeah, I'm going to play 006. And hold on a minute. I think it was 431 or what else I was going to play. Yeah, that's what it was, 431. 006 and 431. That's all the numbers that I'm going to play. That's 6 numbers. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 6 numbers. The 6 numbers that I'm going to play for tonight. I ain't really got a whole lot of money done. Hey, I done busted the bank. It was like, I didn't give it $275 for that old car, but it cost me $85 to have it hauled back here to the Queen's Castle. And it was like $25 for the driver's license. Went over to the Doc's Barbecue and ate at the buffet yesterday. You know, hey, after not having my driver's license, I had to celebrate somehow or another. So, yeah, my head's itching a little bit. I don't know why my brain must be misfiring or something. But anyway, I'm going to have to say that's what I'm going to play tonight. I almost want to say 237 also, because yeah, this is one thing that I've been learning about playing. It's the very number that you don't think will hit. It's going to be connected to that date number. Today's date number is 0, by the way. So where the hell is it here? Right there, 237. I almost want to say seven. Let me write that down. 237, and I want to say 711 or 7. I was just looking right here. Yeah. 677 maybe. Yeah, 677. Just in case it doubles out. Those are my numbers that I'm going to play for tonight. All right. Listen, I apologize. If old Queen Ching-A-Ling done got herself fell back in a hole, ain't been able to dig out for a bit. And I haven't really been on here that much trying to do my predictions and things. When everything in your life ain't going right, you're not performing at your best. It takes one thing at a time. You get one thing at a time cleared up, then you can move on to the next. But in order to do these predictions, that's what it's going to take for me to get all the kinks ironed out, the problem, get all the problems settled down, and get things in balance with each other. If it's not in balance with each other, I will never ever be able to win. I will never ever be able to make any kind of winning predictions whatsoever. Therefore, I wouldn't be no good to anybody. You guys, I love you. If you want to support the channel, please do go to that PayPal. I don't have my email address, but yes, I do. Queen Ching-A-Ling crazy, I do. Hit that send button, throw 50 cents in there. Use Rebecca1448yahoo.com. And you can call me on the hotline sometime. The hotline number is still open. Maybe that'll get me inspired. I'm trying to find the hotline number. Here you go. Maybe that will get me inspired. That's the hotline number. That will get me inspired to make more and better predictions for you guys. I love you guys. Big Queen Ching-A-Ling, and I'm out of here. And peace out. Y'all have a good evening. And I hope y'all win lots of money. Ciao.